Holy moly, new bike day. Hey guys, this is Mike with MrNoFluff.com, and today I just bought myself a new bike. You guys know that I bought a 2021 Track Demani Plus HP. I spent $8,500 with accessories, and it was nothing but a headache, guys. Nothing but a headache, an honest owner's review, okay? So that was nothing but a headache. So I decided to buy a different bike because I was tired of dealing with that headache of that track bike. So I bought a Gazelle Ultimate 380 Plus. So again, I bought a Gazelle Ultimate C380 Plus. And what that means is that, first of all, this company, I had to do a lot of research. It's from Netherlands, Dutch company. And if you guys don't know, the Dutch, 50-60% of their population bicycles to work, to school. It's not like America where we're all on cars. In Netherlands, in Europe, more people bicycle because of the transportation system, because they have roads for bicyclists. So these guys, Gazelle, from my research, okay, again, this is not a sponsor ad. I just spent $5,000 for this bike, not included in accessories. So it's my own money. But for my own research, is this company's been around for 125 years. And again, one of the top producers in Netherlands, Gazelle. I've never heard about them, and I wrote a book on how to flip bikes. If you haven't downloaded that course, you want to use the link below where I show you how to invest $100 and turn it into $500, $600, $700 very, very quick flipping bicycles in your own backyard. Anyways, Gazelle is a company I've never heard of that's been in Netherlands. They've been in business for 25 years. Again, Netherlands is majority of the population bicycles to work. So I figured these guys knew what they were doing. I figured that these guys know how to make bikes, because in Netherlands, people bicycle for not sports like America. They bicycle for everyday commuter. This is their daily transportation. So what I was looking for, it was a reliable bike. Again, I just came off spending $8,500 on a 2021 Track Demani Plus HP, which is their electrical bike. Man, it was a really nice bike, but it was nothing but headaches, guys. So I wanted another bike that didn't have any headaches, it didn't have any problems. So after spending hours and hours on research, I decided to go with the company in Netherlands because, they know what they're doing. Apparently, they've been in business for 125 years. Majority of the population bicycles. So I went with that company. I never heard about it before, okay? Now let's talk about a couple of reasons why, I went with this company. The very first thing is that it has a timing belt drivetrain versus a chain, okay? And one of the cool things with this is I'm looking for a low maintenance. I was tired of taking my derailleur to the track bike shop every few days for them to fix it because it's having a lot of problems. The other bike has so many problems. So I wanted it a low maintenance. So that's why I went with the timing belt. The other thing that I did with this bike is that it doesn't have a derailleur. I don't know if you guys noticed. It has an internal hub, okay? And the name of the company is Enviolo or something like that. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But it's an internal hub, and they're really big in Dutch, in the Netherlands, in Europe. And what that does is it reduces the maintenance and wear and tear of having all that grease, all the dust getting into your derailleurs and your cogs, etc. So one of the primary reasons I bought this is because I was going to get a timing belt and I was going to get an internal gearing hub, which I've never had in my life before. But I was so tired of going to the bike shop and getting this stuff tuned up, right? Because it keeps messing up. So that's one of the primary reasons I bought this. The other primary reason is because this company seemed like they knew what they were doing, right? They've been in business for 125 years in the same exact factory. And on top of that, it looked like they gave me a lot of great components. Like, for example, these tires, Schwabes. Again, this company is made in Europe too, and they're an amazing tire company, guys. I'm not being paid to promote them, but I personally, when I buy a bike, whatever the tire is, I take it off and I put the Schwabes in there because I don't want to deal with flats, right? And these Schwabes, give you like protection 5 out of 7, which is amazing. And no one wants to deal with flats, right? And that's why any bike I buy, I instantly go put these tires on there. Guess what? This came with a stock, right? Another reason I bought this bike is because it came with a suspension. Now, most suspensions out there in this price range are going to be coil suspension. Well, guess what? This is an air suspension, all right? So that's another reason I bought it. The other reason I bought it because it has hydraulic disc brakes, but it has 4 pistons versus like 2 pistons or 1 piston brakes, which means that it's gonna brake amazingly good. Another high component. The other reason I bought it is because it has this Bosch speed line, which allows me to go to 28 miles an hour, which is like, you know, class 3 in America, okay? Another reason I bought it is because the bike comes with front lights, back lights, inside. It comes with racks. It comes with fenders, okay? It comes with a freaking lock, guys. I mean, I bought a lot of American-made bikes. None of them came with a security system. None of them, guys. It comes with an amazing cafe lock. So again, it comes with the racks. It comes with the fenders. It comes with locks. It comes with front lights, back lights, air suspension. It comes with these really cool grips, which I've used these cool grips, and I bought them from REI before on my other bikes. And so that right there is like 60 bucks. A lot of bike companies will cheap out and give you some, you know, crummy tires, or give you some crummy handlebars, and then you have to upgrade that. Well, that costs a lot of money. For example, on my Demani, the price was $7,000 plus tax, and I ended up buying almost $1,000 worth of accessories, from racks to fenders to lights, etc. Okay, well, actually, not even buy lights. I had the lights already. But here, you know, I paid $5,000 for this bike, right? A little bit more, but I don't have to do anything to it. Like literally, maybe the only thing I'll replace is the saddle, and I'll put a Brooks seat on it. But so far, this seems like a pretty top of the line saddle. I've only ridden it for a couple of miles, so I can't give you like reliability of this bike. I can't give you, I've only put in maybe 10 miles on it. I just picked it up. But I want to do a review because, you know, I was looking for a reliable bike. I was looking for a bike that I can drive every day. I don't need to have all this problems like I had with my Demani, with my track Demani electrical bike. That thing was a nightmare, guys. So that's why I went to a different company in Netherlands, and I figured that they're giving me such a great components. They're giving me the whole package. For example, I'm getting a great kickstand. It comes with a kickstand, everything you can imagine. And for just $5,000, which is a lot of money, right? But it's way less than $8,500. So that's crazy, because I just bought a bike for $8,500 and it's been a headache. But this one, I just bought it, so I can't tell you if it's a headache, but just by looking at it, by looking at all the components on it, it looks like it may be a really great bike without maintenance, okay? So this is an electrical bike. The battery's up in the front right here. It comes off, you can charge it. One of the cool things with this shifting system is that I have the this brand right here, I can't say it, internal hub. But one of the cool things is it's like a car. You can change the gears while you're parked, right? And you can see the guys moves different between if it's on a hill or not. Where on most bikes, if you change the gears, it's not going to take an effect, so you start pedaling, right? So if you ever come to a stoplight and you have a heavy bag, like I have my bags, you have trailers, and you forget to downshift, well, it's a lot of stress on your knees, right? It's a lot of stress on your guts, on your quads. Where here you can downshift, upshift, even if you're in a stopping position, which at first I thought it would be kind of gimmicky, whatever. So I took it for a test ride. I said, you know what? I've never had this. Let me just go ahead and buy it. It even came with a beautiful bell, guys. It came with a bell. I mean, with everything you'd imagine, right? And the price is, like I said, it's $5,000. It is a little expensive, you know, but compared to, for example, a Track, or compared to a Giant, or compared to Cannondale, and I compared all these things, guys, because, you know, it's just a big chunk of money compared to all these things. And, you know, I thought that after all this research, I thought this is the best bang for the money. And I really wasn't money conscious. I was willing to spend $8,500, $9,000 on an e-bike because I'm going to use it every day. I love it. So not that money wasn't an issue, but I had high budget for the bike. Like I was going to spend all the way to like $9,000 on an e-bike. But in this case, I was able to save $3,500. That's $3,500. Buy a Gazelle Ultimate C380, which has a timing belt, has internal hubs, has a lock system that comes with it, has fenders, has racks, has awesome tires, has awesome seat, has awesome grips, has top of the line kickstand, top of the line engine, 500 watts battery. So I was like, man, I mean, I can't go that wrong with it. Air suspension, which is amazing because most bikes have coil suspension. And as you can see, I'm about to do probably today 30-40 miles. So I've done 10 of it already. So I got, you know, probably about 30 more miles to go. But just want to do a quick update on my new bike. I'm super stoked. I will do more reviews about this once I put maybe a couple 100 miles on it and give you a feedback. But so far, it looks pretty amazing bike. I'm happy with the purchase. I'll keep you updated regarding the liability and if it's a maintenance free like they advertise, guys. But so far, I'm pretty stoked. If you have one of these Gazelles, leave me your comment below. I'd love to hear it. If you have any questions regarding the bike, leave it below. I'll be happy to answer it for you guys. I guess the only downfall that I see so far is that it only has one cup holder. And you know, like I like to do a lot of long miles. So when you do a lot of miles, you need water. So that's the only thing withdrawal that I see with this bike so far, okay? The riding position is amazingly comfortable. It's like very different than the American-made bikes. Again, I own a track checkpoint, 2021 track checkpoint. I even had problems with that. So, I mean, I was a first-time track customer. In 3 months, I give them over $12,000. I bought 2 different bikes. One was a straight lemon. It was just nothing but a headache. The other one has been okay, but I still had problems with that. I got to take it in for the 4th time because I'm hearing popping underneath the crank arm. They haven't been able to fix it. But when I think about spending that kind of money and buying a track versus a company that actually builds bikes for liability, that has low maintenance, man, I can't go wrong, dude. One of the cool things with this is it has that integrated light system right there. It has an awesome rack, guys. I mean, look at this thing, dude. Whatever you want, you just pull this little thing out and you just stick it right there, ready to go. I've never seen that in any other racks, guys, and I've owned a lot of bikes with racks. So far, I'm a happy camper. Thank you, Track, for letting me down because it allowed me to find a better company with more awesome accessories and parts for a whole lot less money, dude. Holy moly. And eat your heart out, Track. Peace.